Freestyle Repertory Theater and Synergy Theater proudly present Right Away. It's a show, it's a jam, it's the best of both worlds. And now your hosts for the show, Laura Livingston and Michael Durkin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Laura Livingston, the Artistic Director of Freestyle Repertory Theater.
And I am Michael Durkin, Executive Director of Freestyle Repertory Theater here in New York City.
Tonight's show, Right Away, is a co-production between Freestyle Rep in New York City and Synergy Theater in Walnut Creek, California. Two companies divided by a continent, but united in the belief that improvisation is an important theatrical art form.
This is a wonderful show. I'm sure glad that the three of you are here, or maybe more are coming in, and I hope that's true. It's a wonderful way we get together. We write some plays, we do some exercises together, and we just have a good time. It's just for fun. We're having a good time, and we're sure glad that you joined us tonight.
Here's how the show works. We have three playwrights who will have 45 minutes to write a brand new play based on suggestions from the audience.
And while they're off writing, what we're going to do here with you guys is we're going to play some improv writing games. And Laura and I think it might be best if you use a piece of paper and a pencil, or in I think Laurie's case, a pen. She's already got her pen, so that's important. After each game, each exercise, we'll hear some of the stuff that we've written, and Laura and I might join in as well, and just have a good time, and just have a real good time. We just love doing this. And after doing that for about 45 minutes, we'll get those playwrights back, and then we will present a world premiere of each one of those three plays.
All right, before we introduce those playwrights, we have just a few things to go over. For those of you who are participating live on Zoom, we have asked you to turn your camera and your microphone off for now, but in a few moments, we're going to ask you to turn them back on when we start the writing jam. And we would love it if you did that. This show is streaming live on YouTube and Facebook, so when your video is on, you might be seen by a couple more people, maybe several more people than are here right now. So if you are actually naked in your hot tub right now and you don't want to be seen, it's all right if you participate with your camera off, but it helps us so much if you have your camera on. It gives us a feeling of camaraderie to see each other, visually support each other as we're reading our stuff, giving the thumbs up. The show just gets more fun the more people who have their cameras on. And we also invite you to turn on the chat feature down in the middle of your screen. Just hover your cursor down there and click on that. That's what we'll be using to get suggestions that will inspire our playwrights.
Wait a second. Are you telling me we got playwrights tonight? By golly, I'm sure we do. And I'm going to tell you about this first one. I'll tell you, she's something. She is in her 5th season with the Monday Night Playground, where her short play 3 centimeters per second was staged and won an audience award. Her short play, Lucy in the Clouds, which began right here in a Right Away show, had a staged reading last summer with the late, great Dragon Eggs Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lisa Gay Thompson, originally from Little Chute, Wisconsin. No, you're not.
Well, spiritually.
Little Chute.
Yes.
How are you tonight, Lisa?
I'm wonderful.
Excellent.
Feeling good, wrote all day, ready to write some more.
We have an audience member who wrote all day. This is
right. You know, if this was Sleepaway, I've been prepared because I've been sleeping all day. But nevertheless, good to have you here, Lisa.
Great to be here.
Our second playwright is the co-producer of tonight's show, the artistic director of Synergy Theater, whose in-person improv show Z is for Zombie is opening on October 19th at the Lesher Center in Walnut Creek, California. If you're in that area, I would say make your reservation because it closes 10 days later on October 29th, and it's going to be an incredibly fun show. He's also the author of this book, How to Improvise a Full-Length Play. And even if you're not an improviser, if you're working on playwriting, grab that book. That's got great stuff in it. Please welcome Ken Adams.
Hello, thank you for that lovely introduction.
I'm a little sorry that you weren't able to extend Z is for Zombie for just a couple more days to kind of latch on to Halloween, but
Well, I know that.
Yeah, that's the marketing meeting.
But
That's
it's
marketing.
I mean, nowadays it's spooky season, and people are already drinking their pumpkin spice lattes and everything.
That's exactly right. We'll capitalize on the feeling of the season.
Excellent. Good to have you here, buddy. Always good.
All right.
Listen, the last fellow who, or the next fellow who is with us is the artistic director of Parsifal Productions, which, as the Metropolitan Playhouse, produced early and overlooked American plays as well as new plays, which were drawn from the American culture all the way from the 20th century to the 19th century, all the way up to the 21st century. He adapted a number of Greek classics, which I would be interested to talk about. And his original play includes Haunted and Man and Beast. Please welcome our good friend, Alex Rowe. There we go.
Playwright.
There we go. There we go. Now, have you seen a dermatologist? I know a dermatologist, but if it's something you want to not mention, nobody notices. What was that for? We got to put you.
Alex Rowe also invented the Metropolitan Virtual Playhouse, which produced plays online via Zoom every week for over a year during the pandemic. So he knows all about turning his microphone on.
Already done. It's come and gone. A little obstruction in the throat a moment ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
I wonder what we could bring up that you wouldn't have a prop to show us.
Well,
especially nowadays.
I have a whole theater, surrounding me.
Yeah, I think that's true. Well,
many years of trappings.
So great to have you here. And come on back, Ken and Lisa. Please come back on the screen and audience, this is the moment to get that chat feature open. Get that click that button down there where it says chat, because what we're going to do now is each one of the playwrights will ask for something, a suggestion that can kind of kickstart their playwriting. So they'll want to get that suggestions from you. So I guess what we do this just the way we introduce people. Why don't we get Lisa? What would you like to have a suggestion?
Well, I was thinking, since it's the beginning of fall, to ask for things that fall. But then I thought, why not just really swing for the branches and say also things that rise.
Things that fall and rise. All right.
Yeah.
Audience, start typing in there something that falls, something that rises. Look at that. Boy, yo-yos. Go ahead, Lisa. You got it.
Okay, you got yo-yos, which is brilliant because they do both. Souffle, yes. Snowflakes and hopes, steam, reputation. Love it. Yeah, tides. Oh, tides, birthday cake. I'm going to go with tides.
Oh, tides it
Yep.
is. Oh, excellent. All right. And Mr. Adams, what would you?
All right. Here's what I think. I think my play is going to begin with somebody digging a hole. And as they're digging, they discover something. So that's the suggestion I would like. What do they discover in the hole that they're digging?
All right, everybody. Everything goes. Anything goes.
Alex, you're like Paul Lynn on the Hollywood Squares, who gives the joke answer before they move on to the real answer.
That's my function when I come to this.
Some great ones coming
Squirrels,
up.
acorns, a new world of time, a mason jar with a paper inside. That's cool. I'm going to take a mason jar with a paper inside.
Oh, all right. Ooh, that is a good one. That gives you a couple of possibilities there. Alex, what would you like to kind of kick off your play?
Well, I want to wish our audience today, although it's the audience, I guess, that's not here, a truthful Yom Kippur. And thinking about Yom Kippur and atoning, I'd like to work directly opposed to that tradition. I'd like something you would like to take back, something you can take back, whatever that means to you. I see dog waste, but that was obviously from the prior question.
Take back word. Yeah. You
A
got
compliment. Oh, nice words. Compliment. Very good. Things to take back. Wedding gift. Very nice. A threat tears your fist. My innocence. Excellent. There, it's coming along. I can't get past a compliment. I think compliment is what I'm thinking of. Taking back a compliment. I love the idea. So that's my suggestion.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. Let's just take a moment to just go around the playwrights to remind us. We got this done really quick, but Lisa, just remind us what your suggestion is you're taking away with you.
I'm taking away the tides.
And Kim?
The character is digging and discovers a mason jar with a paper inside.
And Alex?
My request was something to take back, but the prompt is a compliment. A compliment.
All right. So we are going to give you guys 45 minutes. And in that time, we're going to want you to write a lovely play. Now, keep your eye out, because we're going to send some texts to you, as well as time reminders. And as you all know, you've been here before, whatever you write is going to be just great. It's just going to be so much fun. So, writers, if you are ready, on your marks, get set, right away. See you later. And here they go.
Right, everybody, as our writers are turning off their videos and their microphones and hopefully finding a way to tune down our voices, we invite you to turn your cameras on and wave hello so we can start the jam. Hello, Karen. Hello, Ed.
There's Ed. How you doing, buddy?
Got out of the hot tub there. That's great.
There's
yeah,
Lori.
Grab yourself the paper, the pencil. You can use your keyboard if you like, but I just find lots of people find it easier to use paper and pencil. A quick reminder, we are streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're suddenly disrobing to jump in the hot tub or doing something really against the law, turn off your camera. But we love having you here. It's much better when you're here. Join us on screen. We love to see you all.
Now, I'm sure we're all pretty familiar with Zoom, but if you're not, or just a reminder, if you want to change how things are on your screen, you can go onto the upper right-hand corner, and up there's a caret, or it says View, and you can view the gallery. You can view, which would be all of us, or the speaker, it would just be me at this moment. You can do whatever you want to do, because it won't have any effect on the rest of us. So feel free to do that.
Oh,
I think we're ready.
Hey, let's start that jam. Improv, for those of you who've done it, I just want to remind you that it's all about being spontaneous and supporting each other's creativity. And if you've never done improv, I've just told you the secret to the whole art form. That's really all there is to it. We boil it down to 2 rules that we try to follow. Always say yes. Always make your partner look good. And when I'm writing, I think always say yes. I think of that as meaning say yes to your first idea. Just go with it. All ideas are good at the very, very beginning. So don't bother critiquing yourself as you're writing. And also volunteer to just read without any decision of whether or not what you've written is good. And when others are reading, we ask you to keep your video on so they can see you paying attention and maybe laughing or giving the thumbs up or whatever. It also really helps Mike and I to see you here as we're doing the writing exercises, so we can judge how much time you need or when it might be fun to just suddenly just jump in with something new. All right, you ready, Mike?
I am ready. I just want to welcome Pinky. I know you're out there, so get that piece of paper ready and that pencil, all right?
Yeah.
Alex is off for writing right now, Pinky.
And those who have your camera off, if you're doing these, as you're doing these writing exercises, if you want to read with your camera off, that is a-okay. You might have to speak up, or you might have to do that kind of artificial hand wave thing. I have a tendency to really need somebody to speak up and let me know that they want to be heard. All right, here we go with the first improv. This is going to be a really short one. Our theme being the winter solstice. I mean, yeah, the autumn solstice. No, equinox. The autumn equinox is shifting from one thing to another, transitioning. I call this warm-up exercise, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? What I'm going to do is give you two different things, and I'd like for you to shift from one to the other by describing how they are related or how they are a metaphor. Here we go. Here's the first one.
I'm ready.
How is sunshine like a paperclip? Yeah, and that's the thing. Start writing right away because I'm going to move on to something else real quick. Here comes the second one. How is a sports car like autumn? I've got another one. Here it comes. How is chewing like buying new clothes? Here comes the last one. I just made this one up. How is the hot tub in Ed's background like Stonehenge? All right. Excellent. Well, there's not many of us here, so I'm hoping everybody wants to read, including Pinky offline, off camera, and also Maury, and I know there's somebody with Maury.
Ginger. Ginger's with Maury.
Oh, Ginger, yeah. Okay. Who on camera wants to read theirs?
I will go first.
Do it, Mike.
I will do it, and I will do it proudly. I will say that sunshine is like a
Paperclip.
Oh, paperclip. I was thinking, what was PC? Sunshine is like a paperclip as it keeps the daylight together. Right?
And
Here's-
the other one, sports car and autumn.
Running fast through the leaf turning season like a Mercedes Benz.
Nice. Chewing, like buying new clothes.
All right, now this one I kind of like. Masticating my body into slacks that should have fit.
And the hot tub in Stonehenge.
Showing the rings of calcium like the Druid sculpture.
Nice. All right. All of that was
was
absolutely right.
It was tough. It was tough, Laura. I got to tell you, it was tough.
Is this a hard warm up? All right. Who's going to read? Karen, you going to read yours?
That's how I felt. That's exactly how I
They're
felt.
really ugly, so
Good.
I'll
Let's hear
make
it.
the bar low. At least we can do that. I can fill that obligation
Sunshine and paperclip.
because they're both shiny and bright.
Yeah. Yeah. Sports car into autumn.
Because they both start slow and end cool.
I like that one.
Chewing and buying new clothes.
Because they both are a grind.
And hot tub and Stonehenge.
Because they're both gathering places.
Do bear in mind that I picked these combinations because I could not think of any way they were related. So Ed,
And Lori, bold enough to jump in there? Anybody?
I'm,
yeah,
I'm,
Lori,
Go for it, Lori. Go for it, babe.
I'm new here, so be kind. Ed did not tell me what to expect. Okay.
All right. All
I
right.
think I veered a little bit. Okay.
That's all right.
Sunshine glint off of paper clips. They both reflect. And you
Beautiful.
don't know this, but I have a paperclip collection. I haven't added to it in decades. It started, Nat Hentoff, if you recall, Nat Hentoff got me started on this paperclip collection. I'll tell you about it someday. You know.
what were the odds of that? All right, how's the sports car like autumn?
Well, they both fall under too much weight.
Sure.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Chewing and buying clothing. They both involve senses. Chewing is taste, so we pay attention to the taste, and then we pay attention to what we see in the mirror. You know? Hot tub and Stonehenge. They're both durable, strong, long-lived.
All good. Lori, all good. All good.
Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
You betcha. Well, listen, I was masticating my body into a pair of slacks. I mean, I didn't know where I was going with that one. Ed, you want a shot or pass or what?
Let's do it. We can't hear you, Ed.
Your microphone's off.
It's good that you didn't hear what I said. Actually. It's all for the best. I'll start. I'm going to pass on sunshine like a paperclip. I'll go
Okay.
for my car like an autumn day revs up the spirit.
Beautiful.
One, chewing like buying new clothes requires planning and concentration. And the next one is a hot tub like a Stonehenge celebrates human ingenuity, imagination, and creativity.
It certainly does. It
Yes,
certainly-
you guys did real good. I bet you Laura Livingston didn't write anything.
I didn't write anything. I was being too fiendish here. You know what?
Now Pinky's still here and Ginger and just so if you want to read, you can read without going on if you'd like to, but you have to tell us that. Otherwise, we don't know that. Okay, you guys?
Hey, Mike, I got to tell you that they have 33 minutes left.
All right. All right.
So
Here's what happens now. At this point, once again, you're going to have to open up your chat boxes there because you're going to have to answer this question, and then we're going to send this to the to the playwrights. Here's what suggestion I would like is one of the characters in their play opens something. What do they open? And whatever we feel like is a good thing to go with that, type it in there.
Type
What
it into
did-
the chat, something that can be opened.
I'm going to write this, but I'm not too happy with it.
Here we go. That's
Ooh,
good.
Oh, there we go. Wallet. I wrote steamer. Frunk. They open something. What do they open? And once again, Ginger and you're in your
Eyes,
eyes. I like that. Oh,
can of
okay, sardines is good. All
I'm going to go with can of sardines because
right.
Ken has sometimes when I've been a writer sent in really difficult things and I'm getting back at him.
So if you haven't played with this game before, what we do now is we will send that suggestion. It's not really a suggestion, it's a demand that at this moment, wherever they are in their playwriting, they will have, one character is going to have to open up a can of sardines, and that will occur in all three of these plays. So I like it. Now,
All right, back to
I'm
us.
Yeah, back to us now. All right, I don't know that this naturally fits into transitions or whatever, but it is a kind of transition, and this transition is Shakespearean. I'm going to say a line. I'm just going to say a sentence, and what I would like you guys to do is to translate that into Shakespearean iambic pentameter. Don't worry too much about the iambs or the pentameter, but make it into Shakespeare. So here's the first one. I guess maybe we'll do one at a time and see how it works out. So this is what I'd like you to turn into a Shakespeare line. This is the line. That was a hot summer. Okay. Now, do you think we should read now? Or should we do a couple more?
Are you asking me? I'm busy writing.
Yeah, I'm asking, what do you think we should read? Should we see how let's read these and just see if we got the hang of it. And then we'll go for more. So that was a hot summer. How would we hear that in some sort of Shakespearean play? Ed, it looks like you want to go.
No, it's my expression is not correct. I'll wait just a few minutes here.
I'll tell you right now, your expression is correct, but that's okay. Karen, have you got that was a hot summer?
I have one. That's all I can say. Time of greatest light poured liquid gold on our earth.
Exactly. There we go. I'm going to read mine.
Okay.
I'm going to read mine. Here's mine. Steam rose from the dirts of the ground and engulfed my being. Laura, you got anything?
Sure. And before I read mine, I would just like to say to anyone who's watching this, we picked these exercises because they are impossible. So don't try to do them right. Because the short form improv is kind of all about short circuiting your critical self. So things are impossible, and then we see what happens while we're so busy just trying to solve an impossible problem. The impossibility here for me is reading my handwriting. The season passed full of mosquito and blazing rambunctions, waxed like melting wax at candle's end.
Oh, my.
It waxed
My.
like wax.
My. Lori, did you have one?
Yes, yes,
Go.
yes.
Go.
Go for it.
Days of yore melted us into pools of sticky mess.
Yes, they did.
Oh, man, did they ever? Did they ever? All right, here's another one. Here's
Okay.
another one. Let's just see what happens. It's getting darker earlier. Ed, you up for it? You got one?
No, I don't have one.
Good.
Not so great at this one.
Don't be too critical on yourself. Karen, hey, and where are my friends out there, Lori and Ginger? Are they and Pinky, come on now, get in there. Even without being on screen, you can let it ride. I will say to you, and it, once again, makes no sense. Blackness evinces my being where once was light. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Karen, have you something for it's getting darker earlier?
I do. The mayor of darkness arrives each day earlier and earlier to our village.
That's kind of like tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
Lori, anything? All right. Laurel Livingston.
Sure. What, pray tell, has happened to the words I once could read at window's sill? Can I not read without incandescence?
How do you write so fast?
Really badly.
And how are we doing on time? We're at 25 minutes now, so we may have to.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. We got it. Oh, wow. How is this going so fast? Yeah, I want to.
This is a tough one coming up now. This is we're going to send another.
The only hard part is how I explain it. I would like to require technically that they do something, like not give them any content or anything to write about, but require that technically they do something in their writing. For example, one time I've sent in that whatever sentence they just wrote, they have to write again 3 more times immediately. And last month, we sent in that their play has to start over. So whatever that instruction means to you, and Maury and Pinky, feel free to jump in on this on the chats, whatever that instruction that I just said means to you, what should we send them? Something they have to do technically in their writing. Waiting. Just type something, Laurie. Don't drink, just type. Have I stumped the band? Oh, here they come. Here they come. The last sentence has to be read backwards. That's Mike, though. I'm not going to send in something that Mike says.
But that's the kind of thing, right? It's not like
Yes.
a character comes in or
Exactly.
you
Oh,
know.
one word is repeated 10 times. Yeah. The next 4 lines have to start with A, B, C, D. Oh, man. I'm going with one word. That took a while to write, but that is worth it. One word is repeated 10 times. Ooh, get a limerick in there. I'm going to save that for later. One
There
word.
we go. We've got to challenge these people.
One
They're
more.
very good at this.
10 times.
They're very good at this. All right, we have a couple more of these Shakespeare things, and I'm just going to see if I can find one that might not be as imposing. No, these are not imposing. How about this one? All right. How about this one? Once again, we're in this kind of time of the year, and my question is, or the line is, how many days till Christmas? All right, Shakespeare, how many days till Christmas? Get it? I don't even know. Sometimes my stuff doesn't even make sense.
This doesn't make any sense.
All right. Now here's mine. I'll take hands. Who wants to give this a shot? Who wants to give this a shot?
I want to hear.
All right, well, I'm gonna go with mine. At least I'm gonna read mine.
Karen's still writing. Give her a sec.
Oh, okay, all right. I am.
Oh, she's done? All right. You going first, Mike? Yeah, I want to hear it.
All right, here we go. I'll go. I can't but wait for Yuletide, yet know not its faraway moment.
It's the ST on canst that
I
made-
know it was.
Yeah.
It's a cheap way to do it too.
Okay.
Anybody?
Ed, I saw you move. That means you volunteered.
Nope, sorry.
Was this too hard? Did we jump in too hard on this?
For some people, I'm sure it's perfect. It's just not my.
It's not there. It's
cup of
not there. Okay. All right.
Lori,
What about Lori? Lori, what do you think?
I
You've lost your-
started by pinching from Chaucer, but then when I got to the end of the few words, I couldn't go anywhere. I was good when April shures to the ruta, and then I didn't know where to go. So I just was trying to get the idea of time in there, you know.
Yeah. You got it. You're right. Miss Harrell?
this is the first time in my life I've done improv since 1982, and this is the first time someone has apologized for improvising in the style of Chaucer as opposed to Shakespeare. That has never happened to me before.
Bold. Miss Harrell, what do you think? What do you got there?
Counting the moon rises before the great gathering in Bethlehem.
Wow,
Ah, there you go. There you go.
it's
It's
so
there.
coherent.
It's
That-
there.
Mine lost all track of meaning, which is why I call it blank verse. As time leaps its merry dance to Yuletide, how oft will we change the music?
Oh, geez, that's almost a sonnet.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right, let's get out of this Shakespeare stuff. Let's go back to real life theater. I believe in naturalism. And once again, we're at 19 minutes, but we're okay, right?
Should we send them another thing?
Well, I don't think so. I think we can wait for a couple minutes. Maybe we can do this exercise.
Okay,
And then before we read, all right, this is kind of an exercise in status. It's a one-sided scene. I'm going to read a line, and then you write the line that you think it would follow.
Is this a dialogue? This is a dialogue, right,
This is a
Mike?
dialogue between two characters.
So you're
uh,
reading what
one-
one character says and we write what the other one says.
With a much better description than what I just said. However, your character at first, this first time through, if we get a chance, we'll do it twice. Your character is high status. So your character, when you respond to me, your response should be very high status. All right, all right.
Can I add on to that, Mike?
You sure can. You sure can.
If that doesn't make sense to you, in a lot of scenes, one character is kind of the leader and the other one's kind of following. So if you think of it that way, so you're saying the character we're writing now is the one in charge of stuff.
The leader, right. All right, so here I go. I'm going to start the scene off. You are the leader, though. You are high status. So I say, the last time you said that, I did not take you seriously. You write the next line of that play, but you are high status. The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously. Well, I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
Is that one of the prompts?
Yeah. Yeah. And you write whatever you think might be a.
Say it one more time.
I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself. That was very helpful. You are very insightful. You're an inspiration. Although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours. Although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
Okay, Mike, before anybody reads, I think we need to send in another suggestion.
Okay.
Why don't we get, I think we should get a line of dialogue, something one of the characters says. Is that okay, Mike? Is that too much like repeating the word?
No, I think that's okay.
Line of dialogue. Some
Dialogue.
right into the chat there what a character is going to say right now in all of the plays. Oops. I went back up the chat. Bear with me a sec. There we go.
Character says something. What do they say?
Here we go. Here is a secret I've been keeping inside for so long. I've had it with this. I don't care how awkward this is. I'm going to take off all my clothes.
Nudity, nudity.
All right, that's what I'm going with. Line of dialogue. Full stop.
It also includes a kind of a stage activity, which is
Oh my-
kind of fun. I like that. We'll sell tickets to this one.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do a little reading now. I love doing the theater part of this, where I get to read with somebody. Is somebody ready to read with me? This there we go, Ed. Here we go. All right, now, Ed, you're high status. You're very high status, and I will just say this. The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously.
Bring me my grooming implements and go away.
I'm always a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
What did you say?
That was very helpful. You are very insightful. You're an inspiration.
What is the name of that new fusion restaurant where we dined in London last week?
Well, although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
Oh, thank you so much for admiring my greatness.
That's high status.
I love it. I love it. I love these one-sided scenes. I want to do more. Who's up for it? Lori? Okay, here we go. High status, Lori. High status. Here we go. The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously.
That, my pet, was your first mistake.
Well, I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
Must find yourself fascinating.
That was very helpful. You are very insightful. You are an inspiration.
And you are a pompous jackass.
So modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
In my position, there is no time for modesty. It takes too much time to put into words when I can be getting things done.
Yay! Yay! Come on, Karen, put me down. Put me down. Here, you ready?
All right.
All right, here we go. The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously.
I worried so that you would take that path.
I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
The self of this is a trickster that you must rely on. Oh, wait. The self is a trickster. You must rely on the counsel of your elders.
That was very helpful. You are very insightful. You're an inspiration.
Many years I've tried to guide you to your true calling.
Although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
Modesty is a crutch of the low achieving.
Did you have one, Miss Laura Livingston?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, mine's
All right.
short.
Okay. The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously.
We'll start.
I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
That's why I brought Q-tips to let's clean out those ears.
That was very helpful. You
I know.
are very insightful. You're an inspiration.
I know.
Although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
Don't need it.
All right. All right. Okay. Now, the idea, of course, should we do the?
Yeah,
We have another game, but the other idea is for me to be high status, for you to be low status. So we're going to do the same one-sided scene again. I will say my lines, you will write your lines, but now I am going to be a high status. So get ready. I mean, are you ready or not? Because I'm going to go. Here I go. The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously. You are now low status. I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself. That was very helpful. You are very insightful. You're an inspiration. Although modesty doesn't seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
Mike, we got to send them one last suggestion. I'm going to tell them they have 5 minutes left, although they don't really.
All right, and this is our costume suggestion.
I know, I meant to do that earlier. Somebody suggest a costume. It could be any costume, you know, it could be one you'd see on stage that'd be perfectly normal or a weird one. Oh, okay. All right. None was the first one that came up. We have hardly any time left, so I'm going to say.
All right. None. All right, so here we go. Should we read a couple of these? We'll read a couple and just see how it works out. All right. Ed, you ready? Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Low status, Ed. Don't get high status on me now. The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously.
Okay.
I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
That's what makes you so spectacular, Your Majesty.
That's very helpful. You are very insightful. You're an inspiration.
Thank you. Would you like me to cut another toenail?
Although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
Oh, did you see my photo on page 6 with the Countess? Oh,
I
oops.
did see that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, I gotta say, Laurie, it looked like you were just enjoying the hell out of this one. So let's go for it. Here we go.
Okay.
The last time you said that, I did not take you seriously.
I want to do better. Please tell me how.
Well, I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
You're someone who has a lot on his mind and so much responsibility.
That was very helpful. You are very insightful. You're an inspiration.
You make me feel like crap. I can't function on your level. Maybe I'm in the wrong place.
Although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
In my position, there is no time for modesty. It takes too much time to put into words when I can be getting things done for you.
I like the way I comment on your feeling like crap and calling it modest. Oh, wait, that's modest. You're modesty. All right, Karen, you ready? Should we do
All
it?
right, let's go for it.
All right. Don't you tell me, let's go for it. I'm going to tell you, let's go for it. The last time you said that, I did not take you serious.
Please forgive me. The time got away from me.
I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
Yourself is fine and great. I bask in your presence.
That's very helpful. You are insightful. You're inspiration.
Time will tell if I ever become a CEO of a great company like you.
Well, though modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours.
Your success inspires me daily.
And did you build that thing behind you? That's a very impressive structure. Nice going, you guys.
That was from our
Nice.
trip.
I think we have come to the end of our activities. We've got 50
They have
seconds.
30 seconds. They have 30 seconds.
Wow.
I'll read mine.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. The last, now your low status?
I am.
Oh, thank God, this is such a change of life. The last time you said that, I did not take you serious.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for the feedback.
I'm a horrible listener. I'm always thinking about myself.
No, it's my fault. I was boring.
That was very helpful. You are very insightful. That's inspirational.
I'm just faking it.
Although modesty does not seem to be a dominant characteristic of yours. How is that last line spelled?
UH ...
Nice going, guys. Nice going. Nice going. We
I'm
we
getting
got
these-
it going.
Getting these
got it.
playwrights back.
All right, let's get these. See how fast we can get them back here in the fold. Sometimes they're slow coming back.
I think that nun's habit was really hard throwing that in at the end. I said,
Is that me?
I don't know.
No, that was me, that silly song. And now it'll be stuck in all of our heads now for the next hour and a half. Alex, welcome back.
Thank you very, very much. I'm glad to be back.
Excellent. Oh, and all three of these, they're all
Welcome back yourself.
All right, Laura, you're on.
All right, I am. Okay, playwrights. The playwrights are now what's going to happen is the playwrights are going to cast their play using the other playwrights. And they need a little bit of 10 minutes. We need to take a 10-minute intermission so they can do that and get prepared. So, Mike, I think you're going to put some links in the chat to our two
Sure.
companies. So if you want to check out our companies during intermission, that'd be great. There's a button on both of those websites to make a donation if you feel like it, which is always very helpful. Also on Synergy's website, you can sign up for next month's right away. And I have right here that it is 27 minutes after. So let's meet back here at 37 minutes after, whatever hour you happen to be involved in at the moment. Have a great intermission. Refreshments are on the house.
Let's see you in a bit. I'm struggling to figure out where I'm going to find these addresses.
Oh, well, one is freestylrep.org and
Well, that one I know, but where?
Synergy Theater spelled ER.com.
Okay, all right.
And Lisa, are you the first one on this?
Yeah.
group? Yeah. Who do
Yeah.
you need?
I would like to invite Alex to play the pirate.
Where's my pirate gear? Okay. I know I have something.
And Laura, the lady.
Forgive me for interrupting. Laura, do we have an email to respond to?
Yes. Didn't get it?
All right.
Did I
Yeah,
leave?
maybe. I don't know. Let me.
I did get it. I know that it came through to mine anyway.
Would someone mind just putting it out there again? Because I don't seem to have it.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
And does
sir.
that look right, everybody, in the chat? Is that the right synergytheater.com and freestylrep.org, right? Looks good. Okay. All right. That kind of stuff is very hard for me. Very hard. All right. So Lisa, you got your thing done. Ken, have you cast? Are you ready to cast?
Yes, I can cast. Laura Livingston, are you still with us?
I am.
Laura Livingston, will you play Tanya? And Lisa Thompson, will you play Luna? It's basically just a two-person play, but at the very end, a nun runs on. Alex Rowe, would you play the nun, please?
How did you think of that? Yeah, oh, sure.
Have you got the habit at home?
Well, I'm gonna have to a quick change.
All right,
there.
I'm going to send mine now.
All right, Alex, who do you need?
Yeah, I'm doing my formatting. But I would like Mike. Oh gosh, I better come up with names. Mike, would you play Merle and
Merle?
Merle? I'm gonna have to write this down so I can plug them in. And Ken, would you play Cal? Merle? Cal.
Can I play Hal?
Cal. It'll only be one. And Lisa, would you play well, Monica is the name that comes to mind, so that's what it'll be. And I'm just plugging those names in after I get formatting done.
Okay.
All right, we've got 7 minutes, folks. 7
All right.
minutes.
Okay.
Living in
Did
a-
anybody send theirs out yet?
Yeah, I did. Laura, there's a stage direction that I was like for the life of me couldn't think how to write it, but it's this, like, oh, it's like washing your hands of someone.
Oh, wait a second. Let me come back to you. What is it?
It's like washing your hands of someone, but I think I said it a weird way.
Kind of like a raccoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
My brain's a little fried from this crazy weekend I had.
I have nobody's script. Oh, Lisa's, I got yours. Great.
Good.
Thank you.
I'll be right
All right,
back.
I just sent out mine. So I'm sorry, I was a little frazzled and not paying attention. I know that I'm reading Hal in Alex's play. Am I reading anything in, but I'm not reading anything in Lisa's play, right?
Correct. And the character's name
Okay.
is Cal with a C, if that makes sense.
I can change it. I still haven't written it
Oh,
in. I'm doing my
that's
substitution.
fine.
So
That's fine,
whatever,
whatever it is.
whatever you
As long
like.
as it ends with AL, I'll.
That's
AL,
what it is. Pal, you're playing pal.
Al. Okay, gotcha.
All right, I've got a, sorry,
Stop it, you guys.
I've gotten so clever with, but way overdone.
Did mine come through?
I got Ken's play.
All
Yep.
right, good.
Okay, so
And Ken, I think you're playing Sal. Stop it. All right, we'll just stop. it right
everybody's so funny, except my play.
Well, I don't think they need to be funny, although the suggestions we sent you are so. And I blame myself.
I'm trying to think of any name that ends in AL that is neither Cal, Sal, nor Pal. Or Hal. Okay, Cal it is.
there.
Al,
That last suggestion was a
I
real.
know.
was
We're a
like,
little late on
Are
that one.
you kidding me? But in the end,
I should have said it earlier. I meant
Boy,
to say it earlier.
That just brought it home for me.
yeah, and it actually worked, I think. Well, we'll see.
All right, I'm gonna go get something to drink.
You got 4 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm just italicizing the stage direction so it'll be clear. I'm sorry, I'm too fussy about this. Here it comes.
Alex, and did you send yours?
I'm finding it. And on my hard drive, I need an intervention. I can't get my audio to work. Anyway, here it is.
Are we still asking Alex for his play?
It's there, I promise.
We're collecting it.
That's the song that my phone plays when the time goes out. Compliments?
Compliments is the play, yeah.
Okay.
I completely ignored the suggestion, I realized, though, late in the game. I forgot what it prompted something.
I think that's,
I like that one.
that's a thing about, well, maybe we can talk about this later.
Yeah, I like it when that happens, actually, when it's, the tangential. How many minutes do we have? Like 30 seconds?
No, we got 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to make myself more comfortable.
We won't start without you.
Well, that's going to be my topic to talk about.
Okay.
I got a
Whatever.
topic. It may not be all that interesting, but
Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do.
I was really kind of leaning into Al, and now it's Al, and it feels all wrong.
You had the whole thing worked out, huh? All right. And I'd just like to sing.
No, don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, do whatever you like to do. Always say yes.
Ah,
Yes, yes, 10 times.
to know the future is to, oh, we've forgotten it already. To know the future is to bring sorrow in advance.
Mm.
It will all come clear in the light of dawn, and let all that comes now be for the best.
Yes.
And by the way, we have 3.5 more hours in this kind of stuff. I hope you enjoyed that one, because we got a half a day's worth coming at you.
I wish I could.
I will say to the New Yorkers that I found the Oresteia surprisingly entertaining. I couldn't imagine why someone would want to do the Greeks, but all that
Is
dancing, singing,
is that a
and-
fairly traditional interpretation, or is it like more modern?
No, it's very traditional. Although, God, I sure would love those big Cathernae, and I'd love those big shoes. I wouldn't mind a great big mask either.
Megaphone and
Yeah, megaphone, but we didn't get that. And is it time?
Oh, it is.
Okay. Let's
Boy,
get that
now
audience back.
this is okay. All right. Hey, audience, come back.
Please,
Grab your
please,
refreshments. Come back
please
into
come
the
back.
theater.
Please come back.
And while you're gathering, let me just invite you, if you're on Facebook, to join our group, which is called Right Away Afterwards. And that's for people who have done right away and want to talk about it or make, comments about it or show what they've written. Whatevs, it's Right Away Afterwards. And I hope that's in the chat, but
Geez. Yeah, I didn't put it in there. I apologize.
I'll grab it and throw it in.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Here we are.
Yeah, we're together now, and perhaps others are with us in the background. During the plays, during the readings, we've cast them. If you wanted to, you could have stuck around for the casting process, which is always kind of interesting. Nevertheless, during the readings, please turn your cameras off and your mute yourselves. If you don't want to see our names and stuff like that, there's a way to do that. Once again, in the upper right-hand corner, there's something called, or no, it's down left. I'm sorry, down left. There's on your video tab there's a caret that points up, and you go to that caret, and on the menu, it will give you the ability to hide non-video participants. And what that would do, and only once again, it only affects your screen, it would eliminate those names. And that's all it would do. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Your mute, your button, your microphone is mute and your video is turned off. And then when the play is over, please turn your video on and give the thumbs up or the applause or whatever you want to do, because these guys worked real hard and came up with some good stuff. So that's all I gotta do.
I would just like to review the suggestions so that we gave all of the playwrights, all three of them. First one was a character opens a can of sardines. The next one was one word is repeated 10 times. The next one was a line of dialogue. I don't care how awkward this is, I'm going to take off all my clothes. And the last one was a nun's habit is incorporated. Yep, those were the suggestions we sent them. I can't wait to see what insightful drama has come out of those. Here we go. Lisa, you are the first one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Gay Thompson.
Yo. Okay, well, this is a very unwoke, anti-PC play, so don't go showing it to the people around here, okay? Just keep it really quiet. It's called Falls and Rises It Does, The Tides. And we're going to hear from Laura as the lady and Alex as the pirate. And I'll read stage directions. Take it away.
The moon's swelling again tonight, lady, full beam. Keep your eyes peeled then for bream.
My captain, I'll stay quite alert for driftwood and icebergs and things that hurt.
400 nights and many more days we sailed and searched for new ways.
400 is it now? For it feels much more. Are you sure it's not 404?
Oh, the logbook doesn't lie, and I've counted twice. Nor the fleas, nor the rats, nor the scurvy-thighed lice.
And how many days has it been from the night when you rescued me and saved me from my plight?
Ah, curvy lady, that number's down below. I keep a different logbook for that, don't you know?
Not to complain, but the adventure's gotten a bit old hat, not to mention I never signed up for it. There's that.
I'm sorry for our start and how I was rough, but you've proven to be less than a lady. You're tough.
Captain, my captain, you're making me blush. A lady doesn't talk of such things, so hush.
There's no one to hear you on this ship. It's just us.
Believe me, I know.
Close your eyes and open wide. I've got a salty surprise for my bride.
A sardine, is it? Not again, not again. Haven't you got other things in those tins?
Wow, nonsense. Sardines delight the taste buds.
But need contrast or they thuds. And speaking of things being the same, day after day, I'm wondering if you could drop me off over that way.
Drop you off? Ah, you spied land on the port side, and our lovely sea trip you wish to elide.
I've been pleasant and game, and despite being repulsed, have even had fun. But Captain, my captain, may I please be done?
Done.
Done and done and done.
Done, done.
Done, done, done.
I'm speechless, my lady, whom I've come to think of as my matey. Your repetitious request is beraty.
The tide has ebbed 800 times and waned 800 times. And before one more time she climbs, I'll be off the ship one way or another.
The ship gently rocks, but of a sudden the rhythm has broken. For the life of me, I can't think what's to be. What's to be?
Spoken.
My life on the sea's been lonely till now. Other women I've captured from stem to bow never made an impression as you have made now.
Don't say another word. To me, you can't be heard.
I don't care how awkward this is. I'm taking off my garb to show you how deeply your love sits in my heart. See your barb.
I admit I feel much more than expected. Who would have thought I'd be affected by a man with a peg leg and nary a bathe? But there's something inside me, a ghost or a wraith.
You feel it. I know it. I know that you do. It can't be that I'm alone in this stew.
I'm drowning. My captain, please throw me a line.
Come closer, my lady, where we get on just fine.
I cannot you deny.
The night's tide is well nigh. Come here.
Oh.
Curtain rises as a nun's habit flies off the port side and floats away on the tide.
Was she a nun?
Ah,
Oh,
Turns out.
I didn't know it was going blue there, but
I was,
wow.
ready
Alex,
for anything.
way to commit, man.
I
that was amazing.
This is a good
You're
future.
awesome.
Very
was
nice.
busy reading. I was busy reading. I was probably the last person to realize Alex was nude.
Well, I generally start half that way.
My
Nice
goodness.
going. And an added kind of element to your work there, Lisa.
I'll
Wow.
say, wow.
Wow.
Very impressed by the rhymes, by the
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
incredible.
poesy.
Well, thank you. The tides always make me rhyme.
I would have been rocking through the whole thing.
They do me about half the time.
You guys were really wonderful.
Mr. Adams, did you do any rhyming?
Oh, I sure did not. But I now fully expect my actors to rip their clothes off and live up to the high bar that Alex set for everybody.
Have a good
Um,
one.
What
All
was-
right.
What was your suggestion, Ken?
My suggestion was I said somebody will be digging at the top of the play and they will discover something. And the suggestion was they discover a mason jar with a piece of paper in it. A mason jar with a piece of paper in it. So Laura and Lisa are going to be the actors for me. I'll just say a brief word to set up the scene, but not much. And then you two take it away. So one moment, please. All right. The scene opens on a desert island. Tanya is sitting while Luna is digging.
"14 months.
I'm sorry.
14 months. That's how long we've been shipwrecked on this island. For 14 months.
Yes, I know.
And you're digging again.
Yes, I'm digging.
Out of all the supplies that we could have tried to salvage from the ship as it slipped out of view and sank to the bottom of the ocean, you took a shovel.
Yes, that's right.
And you're digging. You're digging. You spend every single day digging holes. Here, there, everywhere. That's all you do. You dig holes in the island. You don't help me look for food. You don't help me build the rescue fires. You don't help me survey the island. You dig holes.
Yes, that's right. I dig holes.
Why? Why do you keep digging holes?
Because I am looking for something.
What?
I don't know. I'll know it when I find it. Wait, what was that?
What was what?
A clink. I heard a clink.
That wasn't a clink?
Yes, it was. Look what I found.
What is it?
It's a mason jar with paper inside.
Well,
At last, I found it.
what does it say?
I don't know. The jar is closed and the paper's inside. I haven't read it yet.
I know you haven't read it yet, Luna. What I meant was open it and see what it says.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no, I'm not going to open it
Why not?
because I'm not sure I'm ready to know what it says.
What are you talking about? It might be important. It might have been left here by a previous castaway, and it might contain important information about where to find food or something that's really dangerous that we have to look out for, or a way to get rescued. Luna, open that mason jar and read what it says.
No, no, I won't.
Why?
Because it is now the only thing I have to live for.
What?
You heard what I said. It's the only thing I have to live for. Whatever's written on this piece of paper is the only thing about my life that is still a mystery, still unknown. Everything else I know. I know that I'm trapped on a tiny little island with no forest to explore, no caves to discover, no people to meet. We know that, Tanya. We've been here for 14 months and we've explored every inch of this tiny island. We know the few trees that bear fruit. We know the few fish that we can catch with our little net. And we know each other. You're my sister, Tanya, my older sister, and I am Luna, your younger sister. And that's it. That's our world for what will probably turn out to be the rest of our miserable lives. Me and you on this miserable island. But now there's one beautiful thing that I do not know. Hey, what the hell is that?
It's a can of sardines.
Tanya opens the can of sardines she pulled out of her pocket and starts eating.
Where did you get that?
I have it in my pocket. I've rescued it from the ship and never told you about it.
What? Why?
Because I know you, Luna, and I just knew that you would eventually pull something like this. I know you well enough to know that you'd find something or other and make some kind of grand mystery out of it and get all up in the clouds over it and hold it over me as if you were somehow deeper and more mysterious than I am. Somehow or other, you'd always have something going on that set you apart from me. Well, not this time, sister. You think you knew everything about this island and our lives together and that there was nothing left for you to discover except your precious little bottle and paper. Well, you were wrong because you didn't know about this. You didn't know about my can of sardines.
Tanya begins to eat the sardine.
Is that what I do?
What?
Create mysteries to exclude you from?
Forget it.
No, I don't want to forget it. Look, I didn't want to go on this stupid cruise with you in the first place, but you said it would make Mother happy to see us do something nice together. So as long as we did it, and as long as we're trapped here on this island together, we might as well finally be honest with each other about something. So tell me, is that what I do, or is that not what I do?
Yes, that's what you do. You always find some way to create distance between us. You have always had something special that I can't relate to, or something deep that I wouldn't understand. Well, just get over yourself. You're not so special. And your little secret piece of paper in your mason jar is not that precious or important. So just open up the damn thing and read it. Just like I opened up my sardines.
Fine.
Well, what does it say?
Sit, 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 sit.
Sit?
Yeah, sit.
It said sit 10 times, or you just repeated it?
No, it said it 10 times. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm really glad I didn't wait like 20 years to open it up and see what it said.
Yeah, that would have been very anticlimactic.
Well, what should we do?
What?
Should we do it?
What?
Sit. Should we sit?
Sure, we could sit.
No, I mean, should we sit and not do anything else? Ever?
What are you talking about?
Well, maybe this is something important and we just don't realize it. Maybe if we sit like it's telling us to do and we stop doing everything else, maybe that will help us somehow.
What do you mean? Not look for food anymore, or light the rescue fires, or survey the island?
Yes. What if we just didn't do those things anymore?
Then we'd starve, remain lost, and never get rescued.
Or maybe just the opposite will happen. Maybe it's all this activity that's preventing us from getting rescued.
What are you talking?
I don't know, but we've been here for 14 months now. You keep surveying the island again and again, but you know every inch of it. You keep lighting those rescue fires, but we've never seen a hint of a boat or a plane that might see them. You keep looking for food when we know that the only food there is to find are from those few fruit-bearing trees and the few fish that swim by the shore. You keep doing the same things over and over again, but we're still here. We haven't been rescued. Maybe we just need to take another approach.
The approach of just sitting still and not doing anything?
Yes. Why else would someone have written the word sit 10 times on this paper and put it in a mason jar and buried it on the ground for someone to find? What if for once you took my advice about something? Just take me seriously for once in your life and see that I might have something important to say, or that I might do something right.
Is that what I do?
What?
Not take you seriously? Not validate you as a person?
Forget it.
Oh no, we're not forgetting anything. Sit down.
What?
Sit down right here next to me.
They both sit.
Fine, we're sitting.
Is that how you felt all these years, as if I didn't respect you?
Look, I don't care how awkward this is. I'm going to take off all my clothes.
She does.
Well, that's very awkward.
I know, but I want you to see me. I want you to see me for who I am. Not who you wanted me to be. The younger sister who followed in the family footsteps and went into the family business like you did. I want you to see me, the person who had dreams of her own, no matter how stupid they might seem to you. The person who had dreams of her own and wanted to follow them, wanted to be something more than a printer in the family-owned print shop. The person who wanted to have something mysterious enclosed in a mason jar that they could look forward to opening up one day.
Well, I'm sorry.
Forget it. It's too late now. We're stuck here. And as we've already seen, there's nothing very special in the mason jar after all. Just a stupid note that doesn't mean anything.
Put it back.
What?
Fold up that paper and put it back.
Why?
Just do it.
Fine.
Now, close the lid. Close it.
Yeah, fine. It's closed.
Now, just hold it for a minute while I take off my clothes.
What?
You heard me. There. Now I'm naked too.
What are you doing?
Now, let's sit down.
What?
Just like the paper said, let's just sit down.
Okay. We're sitting.
Look, I am always keeping myself busy so that I don't think about how bored and disillusioned I am. And you're always dreaming about something far off so that you don't have to live in the present. Well, what if we did both of those things at the same time? What if we busied ourselves with sitting?
What do you mean?
Let's just sit, but not restful sitting, very, very purposeful sitting, still and straight and tall.
And naked.
Yes, and naked. And let's keep that paper in the jar and pretend we don't know what it says. And let's see if we could make it say something else.
Yes.
They sit and concentrate. Suddenly, a nun's habit blows by in the breeze, followed by a nun.
My hat! My hat! Oh, my goodness. Where did you two come from?
Where did you come from? My sister and I are shipwrecked here on this island.
Oh, how lucky for you. My all-nun punting team just pulled up for a rest. Come on, we'll rescue you.
Amazing.
Why are you both naked?
Hard to explain.
Well, come on, let's get you two home. Oh, hey, what does that paper say in the mason jar?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
Surely it couldn't have changed yet. We didn't even really sit that long.
Let's just take a look.
Tanya opens the jar and pulls out the paper. She and Luna look at what it says.
Well, what do you know about that?
Blackout. End of play.
Wonderful.
Whoa.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Very Beckett.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Great reading. Thank you all.
Oh,
Nice
thank you,
job,
Ken. Great,
nice
Ken.
job.
Thank you. Woo.
We're gonna finish up here. We got one last reading to go, but before we do, just so you all know, after we're done with this last reading, for all intents and purpose, the show is over. But we're gonna hang. We always hang around. We always talk a little bit about what we just did, what we saw, what we read, and just any thoughts that you might have. It's just a good time to get together and just chat about stuff. So about this particular stuff. So that's it. If you want to hang around, please do. But we have one more reading, do we not?
We do.
We do, and I will just give the setting, which is missing from there, and then we'll start. It begins with Merle
And-
Cal.
Do also tell us what your suggestion was, Alex, just as a reminder.
I will. So it begins with Merle and Cal on stage. Monica is not on stage. And the suggestion, I asked for something you'd like to take back. The suggestion that prompted all of this was a compliment, and it takes place at the Cafe Intuitive. Merle and Cal.
You can send it back.
I know.
I mean, if it's not what you want, just send it back.
It's fine.
It's not what you want. Send it back.
It's fine. I'll eat it.
Come on, I'll call the waiter.
It's fine. It's fine. I just didn't expect something sweet.
Is everything all right?
Well, he didn't want a sweet.
It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong.
You're unhappy with a Schaumkodel?
Not at all.
Yeah, not what he expected.
I am perfectly happy with the Schlumklodel.
It's no trouble at all. I take it back. We want you to be happy. Only happy.
I'm perfectly happy.
No, I see you are not. You pretend to be happy, but you are deeply unhappy.
I think
Deeply.
I-
This I can see.
I wouldn't say.
Yeah, chief, he's not deeply unhappy. I mean, come on. I mean, no need to make a mountain out of a Schwan and a Docker.
Yes. Please take it back. I'd like a burger.
Absolutely.
A burger?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'd like. Is that a
Uh,
problem?
Well, I mean, this is a pretty special.
Go on.
Not a problem.
I am deeply sorry. I apologize.
Yeah?
How would you like your burger?
Very well done with lettuce and cheddar and bacon.
Absolutely. And I apologize once again for any dissatisfaction. I hope you will accept, as a small token of my sincere regret, this tin of fish.
Oh, no.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Nothing at all.
Would you open these?
What are they? Freelem Blau Schwein. Oh, God, these are sardines.
Perfect.
Since
Delish.
when do you eat sardines?
Since when is it your business?
Hey, what the hey?
Do you not like my eating sardines?
It's just, this is a nice place. Oh, God, oh, Christ, what are you doing?
I thought you'd want me to send it back.
What? No, I
Oh,
don't.
so sorry.
What are you?
I want you to be happy with my meal.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, so terribly sorry. However, I can make it up. However, can I make it up to you?
And here for your pleasures, the Rock'em Fiercito and the
What? The what?
the Rock'em Fiercito and the
I didn't order the Rock'em
Rock'em
Fiercito.
Rock'em Fiercito.
Yeah, Rock'em Fiercito.
Right.
Rock'em.
I got it.
Rock'em. Rock'em.
Rock'em. Okay, Rock'em.
Rock'em.
Perfect.
Rock'em. Rock'em, Rock'em, Rock'em.
Nice. Fiercito.
I didn't order that.
Oh, yes, sir, you did.
I think I know what I ordered.
Maybe not. You can send it back.
No. It's fine. It's fine. I'll take this.
Very well, sir.
You want to know. You don't want to know if I'm deeply unhappy.
I can see, sir. And for you, the burger, well done, with bacon, lettuce, and cheddar.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
Chi.
She.
Monica produces 2 glasses, a bottle, and pours a drink for herself and Cal. They drink.
He.
Chi.
Cal stands. Cal and Monica turn around in a circle, slap hands, and resume their places.
Buon appetiti.
Fiercito.
What the hey? What the hey?
Well, eat up.
Was this planned?
What plan?
What? Have you ever been here before? You know her?
Me.
Well, this, jeez, I think everyone is staring.
How awkward.
Well, it is awkward. I feel like a fool.
You don't like it?
It's,
You want me to send me? You want to send me back?
whoa, I just said it was a little awkward.
I don't care how awkward this is. I'm going to take off all my clothes.
Whoa, whoa.
Sir, sir,
Thank you.
wait until we have the lights and the band ready.
Thank you.
Spotlight hits Cal. The band begins to play something sultry.
Hey,
Sir,
stop.
Music stop. Cal stops. The lights return to normal.
very sorry, sir. Would you like more wine?
What? Would I? Yeah, yes, I would.
Excellent.
Jeez. What? I just, what's,
Ever since we got in the car, it's been due this. Turn here. Don't park like that. Didn't you have a better top? Why don't you order something exotic? Are you sure that's the drink you want? Why don't you send back the meal?
I just wanted,
You wanted.
I wanted you to have a special night. I wanted you to have what you wanted.
I just wanted to have a nice night out. I thought maybe it would be special just to get out to a place we'd never been before. A surprise. And you,
I'm so sorry. I wanted to be right for you. And this place is renowned for it's not just the food, but the experience. They say they know what you want before you do. They say, and I didn't know you'd been here before.
I hadn't.
Then what's with the waiter?
I don't know. She's intuitive.
Whatever.
But I thought this would be a special night.
Well, so did I. I wasn't trying to control you, but maybe the night I wanted it to be perfect.
So did I. And I didn't want to be a jerk. I was just so frustrated. I thought this would be a special night.
You were very nice about my suit.
I'd like to take it back.
Monica returns in a nun's habit.
If I may,
What?
Yes?
Monica produces a small covered plate and removes the top. There are 2 engagement rings on a velvet pillow.
Did you?
Did you? I wanted to.
I meant to, but
for you, compliments of the chef.
The end.
Hooray! Hooray!
Whoa.
Oh, awesome.
That
I
was
love it.
really
I
out
love it.
there. I love it. I'm sorry I
A night at Cafe Intuitive.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
yeah. Our pleasure. Yeah.
Speaking of thank you, I want to thank everybody, especially our audience, those who participated in the jam. Thank you so much for coming. And playwrights, thanks for your writing. Everyone, thanks for tossing ideas out there. And as always, I like to thank these folks whose names are scrolling on your screen there. These are the people who, from when this show was invented back during the lockdown, have contributed to both of our companies, keeping us going through the pandemic and also helping us get back into the theaters and get back into schools and get back to what we were doing. Thank you all for showing up, and thank you for any theater that you go to see right now, live and in person. It's all very helpful. All the showing up that people are doing and the supporting of each other. We appreciate it very, very much. And now let's get all the playwrights back on screen. Give them a little round of applause here.
Nice going, nice going, nice
If you're-
going.
If you're hanging around for the talk back, that's going to start immediately. If you have to take off, then thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you next time, which will be October 23rd. Lisa, Ken, and I will be back. Laura Valby will be joining us. And unless he gets yanked back to work because the writer's strike seems to be winding up, we will have Sam Johnson, the producer and writer of What We Do in the Shadows, joining us next month, October 3rd. You can sign up for that one right now if you like at Synergy Theater's website. Good night, folks that are leaving us.
Take care, all. Take care. Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Ed, a pleasure. A pleasure.
Yeah, great to
And
see
thank
you.
Thank you for inviting us into your home.
And thanks for bringing the other half of our audience there. That was great.
I'll be more next time, but it's time for me to go soak in the tub.
It's probably cold by now, Ed.
Say it again.
It's cold by now. It's been sitting there.
Oh no, I have a way to keep it warm.
I think he has hot coals in the urn. I'm not
I
mistaken.
thought I was the only one who did that. That's great.
Thanks so much. That was wonderful. You guys did a great